Today we will ponder upon, we will discuss about the next verse. One point three, chapter 1, verse 3. This verse says that we are neither earth, water, air, fire, nor space. But we are the witness, the consciousness of all these five elements. These five elements are called Panchatatvas: earth, air, fire, space, and Akash. Every object in this world consists of these five elements. Every conceivable object by human mind consists of these five elements. And this verse says we are not these elements. Indirectly, we are not any object. We are not our possessions. We are not our relations. We are not our and lastly, we are not our mind and body. When we say we are not our possessions, relations, and anything object in this world, it seems it is logically acceptable. But when we say we are not this mind and body, it seems to be non-acceptable. If we say our possessions and relations are our extended phantom limbs, we can say how it is true. When our physical limbs are hurt, we experience pain, we experience suffering. Similar pain and suffering we experience when our possessions and relations are negatively affected or hurt. But this verse has more deeper meaning. When it says, we are not earth, we are not water, we are not fire, we are not air, and we are not space, then what we are? The question arises. Naturally, we are the essence of this all five elements, Panchtattvas. We are the witness of all this, the play of all these five elements, which we call Maya. And that witness is nothing but the essence, the consciousness, which is the unique, only one, non-dual, out of which all these five elements manifest in terms of every conceivable object in this world. In short, there is layer wise, if we say, at the top layer, we can say different objects, different relations, different possessions, different human beings, our mind and body. Then if we go little lower in the layer, we will see these all objects, these all concepts, mental concepts, consists of these five elements: earth, water, air, fire, and space. Again, if we go little lower in the layer, we will see there is only one element, only one matter. However, it is not appropriate to say that as element or matter. For the sake of understanding, all these five elements are consist of that single element, single matter, which we call consciousness. So when we say we are not earth, we are not water, we are not fire, space and air, what we mean to say is we are not any object as separable, but we are the basic essence out of these all five elements, and out of those five elements all conceivable objects are manifested. Therefore, when we say we are not body and mind, there is a deep meaning. We mean to say we are not mind and body, but also we are. We are not only mind and body, but also we are. Other than this, whatever remains, other than this, that is also we. What we mean to say is we are not exclusively mind, body, possessions, and relations, but we are rest of these too. We are mind, body, relations, possessions, but inclusive of the rest of it. That is how it is said we are the witness, we are the consciousness. When we say we are witness, we cannot be exclusive as possessions, relations, mind and body, but we experience the unity, the inclusiveness of this consciousness out of which all these objects, all these conceivable objects are manifested. Therefore, finally we can say that we are not only these five elements: earth, water, fire, air and space, but we are rest of it too. We are not mind, body, possessions, relations only, but we are rest of it too. It is very simple to understand if we try to understand it logically. If there is no air, ultimately we cannot exist. If there is no matter, earth, ultimately we cannot exist. If there is no energy, fire, we cannot exist. If there is no space to accommodate all these, we cannot exist. So ultimately, if there is no that single element which we call consciousness, out of which all these five elements, and ultimately out of these five elements we manifests in different forms. If it doesn't exist, we doesn't exist. Therefore, we are that single matter, element, whatever we say, as a consciousness, as a witness. And rest of it, other objects, conceivable objects, are the concepts, manifestation of our mind as concept, as objects. There is only one element, there is only one, there is only non-dual, there is only non-duality. That is what we call consciousness, that is what we call whole, out of which the whole world is manifested. Therefore, when we say we are not mind, we are not body, we are not our possessions, we are not our relations, what we mean to say is we are not just our mind, we are not just our body, we are not just our possessions, we are not just our relations, but we are the rest of it. We are the whole, we are the witness, we are the consciousness. Thank you.